Hi guys. Hi. My name is Vera Alex and I'm a life coach. Now, I focus basically on people's pains. Yes. So I help people spin their pain and turn it to gold. Yeah, that's what I do. So, as I said earlier, my name is Vera Alex. If you are watching this, it means you received my email, and it's such a pleasure to have you listen to me right now. So, the question that most of you will ask is, what is this life class about? What are we going to be doing in the life class? We are going to be concentrating on your pain, the things that have caused you pain. I told you my story, a brief of my story. I was abused by my uncle growing up. I was sexually abused. I was sexually abused, mentally abused, emotionally abused, physically abused. I was abused every kind of way, verbally abused. Yes, I have coached people that have been verbally abused. Like, these people have never had to go through sexual abuse, but guess what? They've been insulted by their parents, insulted by their teachers, insulted by their friends. I had to go through verbal abuse because I wasn't smart, or so they said. I wasn't tough, or so they said. And the beautiful thing about what I do right now is that I help you turn things that cost you so much hurt to something that will bring you so much impact and so much income. I'm not kidding. And the beautiful part of this is that, honestly, think about it like this. Imagine you're doing hair, you sell hair, or you sell cakes, or you sell clothes, or you're a coach, whatever it is you're doing, there is something you're missing out on. You are missing out on an extra impact strategy, an extra income strategy. I'm not kidding. This is like the best life ever that I have lived, because I do not just get to see people make money. I get to see my life impacting other people. If you've ever wanted to impact the world, this is an opportunity for you. So, back to my story. I went through sexual abuse, and um, that 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 was a result of that brought about lots of other bad things that happened to me, and things that I even impacted into the lives of other people. Can you imagine? Because I was a broken person, because I was broken by one person, I broke other people. Broken people break other people, right? I said that clearly in my book. Anybody that knows me, that gets coached under me, they always hear that broken people break other people. I'm not kidding. If you are hurt, you will hurt other people, and you will not know. I'm not kidding. You will not know about it. You won't know that you are actually hurting other people. So, after having been sexually abused, I hated men. So what did I do next? Because I was already sexually active, I got involved with two girls. I was sexually involved with two girls, JSS1 and SS1. It was such a trying time for me because I failed woefully, from like getting prizes in school, from getting first position, second. Even when the abuse started, my grades started to deteriorate. It started to come down, and then from like third position, I started getting 10th position. But then my parents didn't know until it was one conversation we were having one day, and they said to us, they were talking to us, they were gisting us, and then I just said, Mommy, Daddy, Uncle has been touching me in certain places. I didn't even know that these things were bad. I was 5 years, 5 freaking years old. I didn't even know that this was bad. I didn't know, because I mean, if it's an older person, it means the person should know better, right? But I didn't know. So what happened next? Um, my parents were very angry. They sent him out of the house, and then he would come pick me up from school, and then he would abuse me sexually, and then he would threaten me not to tell anybody. And then I'll come back home. He would give me money, transport money, and then I'll come back home. It was such a hard time for me. I had to go through rejection. I was rejected by everybody around me, apart from my family members. I think till today, one thing I'm still grateful for is the relationship I have with my family. I was rejected by a whole lot of people. Nobody even asked me questions. Right now, I coach educators, teachers, I coach parents. People don't even ask me. Nobody even asked me what really went wrong. This child was so smart before. How did she get to this point? Nobody asked me that. Nobody was concerned to ask me those deep questions. And so, this is me being broken at the age of 5, up until I had to repeat class, and then I was sexually active. But then the thing that even shocks me till now is that I didn't have like all those other bad habits. Like I didn't turn out to be maybe a prostitute. I've coached people that ended up aborting. I've coached lots of people. There was this particular class that this lady, not, it's not just one class. I cry in my coaching sessions. I'm not kidding. Because when I have these one-on-one sessions with these guys, I hear the things that they've gone through and I'm literally in tears. I'm crying. And then it dawned on me one day that wait, though, other coaches don't cry. Why do you always cry? God had to tell me that I'm a different kind of coach. Coach, I am, I am, I am touched by their infirmity because I was once this kind of person. I may not have aborted, but I know what it means to cry in the night. I know what it means to be rejected. I know what it means to be rejected by someone that should love you or you really love. It's such a hard thing. So the question I'm asking now today is what event has happened in your life that you are neglecting? Because guess what? That's where your impact and your income is. Did I tell you what has happened to my life now? Now I'm an international speaker. Now I've published two books. One of them was an Amazon bestseller. Now I speak in conferences. I got invited to conferences. I've gotten invited to TV stations. I've gotten invited to radio stations. I've been on newspaper. Lots and lots of amazing things have happened because of this. Okay. Lots and lots of amazing things have happened to me because of this. I've had opportunities I never ever thought that I would ever be able to have. As in people that rejected me are paying for my classes. People that rejected me are buying my books. People that rejected me are, I'm telling you, this is crazy. It's crazy when I see people literally like shunning something that will bring them so much impact. And even if you want to be secret, even if you don't want to even impact the world, you just want to be able to feed your family, you just want to be able to do things for your own self. You need to be in this class. If you want to launch another new version of yourself, I've had sessions where these people cry and they tell me that, oh my God, I never saw this about myself. What even got me here myself was a coaching class, it was a coaching session. And so that is why I'm bringing to you Golden Pain. This is a mini course. It's called Golden Pain. Normally, we charge 15,000 naira for this live class. It's a Facebook live class. We charge 15,000 for it, but I'm going to be giving it to you for 10,000 naira. 10,000 naira. I'm not kidding. You would get this money back in like times four. You will get this money back times four. Do you know how it is when you pay? I've had sessions where I've paid for a class and I've gotten back my money. I'm telling you, I've coached people as well that I'm telling you, this particular person, she was earning 40,000 naira every month. And then guess what? She paid for my class. It was 25,000 naira. It was one of our courses that was 25,000 naira. She made 50,000 naira in one day. In one day, because of the things I taught. This is something that you're going to benefit from the depth of your soul. You begin to pick up. And for me, people do not just buy your course because of your course. People buy because of your story. People buy because of who you are, your personal development. This is a course that's going to open up you up to a new version of yourself. It's going to open you up to, you launch you to a higher version of yourself, a better version of yourself. And guess what? You would be able to replicate what I am going to teach, and then we're going to have, I'm excited for this. We're going to have lots and lots of questions answered, things that you never ever thought of, things that you never ever thought about. I'm not joking. I'm going to be sending testimonials on the email that you received. I'm going to be sending testimonials. I want you to read the testimonials and get on board. It's happening on 21st of October. That's next week, Monday. So you have this from now to next week to pay 10,000 naira. It's just 10,000 naira. I'm not kidding. If you do not pay for this course, I'll be sad. You have to pay for it because I am thinking about you. And that's why I even reduce it from 15,000 naira to 10,000 naira. I want you to be a part of it. I want to tell you my own story in a deeper level, right? You could even get my book for free. You would read like the details of what happened to me. It was crazy, guys. It was crazy. Sometimes the things that I do now, I just can't believe that I've been able to do them. Jimmy Tewe has coached me. Omilola has coached me. Debola Dejikurumi has coached me.